Osiris, cut it out. You'll get a spanking. You go get a spanking. Okay, you guys, so the sound was out. Okay. I did a whole live, and I think the sound was out. So I wanted to come back on and say, hey, I'll be taking that previous one down because I did a check on it. The sound was out, which I don't know why, because the headset I used before and it worked just fine. So that lets me know that there's energies that didn't want that message heard. So what we will be doing, not right now, because I'm going to clear my energy up and got some stuff to do with my son and my cat. I got some whoop ass to do and some old shit and boo some. We got some more shit to do. So I came back just to say that the previous one, the sound is out. Pardon me for that. I'll double check when I come back on later to make sure that all of that is legit, because it was a very important discussion slash reading, a very good one. Okay. And I think this is going to be something that's useful and helpful to a lot of people. And which is possibly why it was, for whatever reason, the sound not there. Okay. Emotional intelligence, self-awareness. We'll have a discussion. Then we're going to have a reading based on that. Okay. This is a must in close relationships. It's a must, but it's underrated and overlooked, okay, because of the lack of tangible. Okay, so I'm going to be redoing the video. I'll be taking down the previous one. The sound is out, and after I do some things with my son and my cat, we're going to have this discussion and this reading. It must be a good one, because that's the only time shit like that happens with me. Okay? These motherfuckers, it was a good one, bitch. It was a good, it was good. Okay? Huh? And since I have a good memory, chances are I'm going to be able to regurgitate it almost verbatim. Almost. Okay, so stay tuned for that, because I do have stuff I need to tend to. I was on live for over an hour, like an hour and a half. So I got some other stuff to tend to. But just wanted to come on and say, I caught it, sucker. And suckers, we gonna have this. Okay? It's a must have. Emotional intelligence, self-awareness. It's a must in close personal relationships. Okay? It's a make or break. I'm telling you. I'm not fucking. I'm eating a nectarine. Anywho. And the motherfuckers came in. I felt them come in. I know when people play my energy, y'all. This is just crazy. I'm like, okay. Thank you for the free energy, because I'm gonna have fun with this investment. Investment. Voodoo's all. Pop it off, thank you. Because now I'm gonna have some fun with it. All right, so real quick. Okay, let me just stop being silly. I wanted to come with that so y'all know, like, damn, what happened to the thing, bitch? What happened, nigga? Okay, whoa. So, yeah, I saw that too. I saw that. Child. It was really talking about pride. One of the cards that came out was, that's pride equaling a lack of emotional intelligence and an unhealthy sense of pride. People can't make proper atonement with you. It said pride, atonement of errors in the reverse, 52. That equals a lack of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. This is what you all have learned. That people can do you all kinds of trash and dirty, and due to their station in life, whatever that is, their looks, their accomplishments, their age, their titles, they really have convinced themselves that because of that, that they don't need to atone. And there's an expectation of being able to reminisce or have access to you. That's not healthy. That's lacking emotional maturation. And a lot of us been raised in cultures that's built on that. We can be trash, but because we're a leader, you're supposed to this. We can be this, but because we're older, you're supposed to this. We can do all of these things, but because of this, we shouldn't have to atone for nothing, but you still should come to the barbecue. You know? You still should be singing our praises. We should still have access to you. That's not emotional maturation or intelligence. That's not what it looks like. Emotional intelligence is accountability, no matter the station in life. That's what that is, baby. But let's get a prelude. I'm not going to get into it fully because like I said, I got to go. We got stuff to do, things to do, places to go. Okay. Prelude. Emotional intelligence, self-awareness. Emotional, because we got to do a redo here. The botanist. Parenthood legacy. There it is. This is the legacy. Some people's legacy is lacking of emotional intelligence and self-awareness is what they passing on to their motherfuckers. And it's what they're keeping going too. They think they doing something. You know, you ain't doing nothing. The astronomer, discovery. Okay. Ooh, the warrior, perfectionism and burnout. Yeah. These are some lessons you all have had to. The spy master, good gravy God, knowledge and distrust. Not the thigh master, the spy master. Maybe somebody was on the thigh master while being a spy. The spy master, that's what it says. Oh, the patron, mentorship, finances is in the reverse. Maybe somebody has a Patreon using your shit. Pathless, these people, yeah. Difficult decisions and lack of direction. The queen. Determination and sacrifice. You had to be determined. Who was this in the reverse? The walker. The walkers, the Walking Dead. They're called walkers, remember? The unknown journey. It says the unknown, a journey. In the reverse, walker. Prelude. Ooh, the witch is in the reverse, which is possibly a distorted one that don't know that they're a distorted one. Experimentation. A lot of people are witches and don't know they're witches because everybody is a witch. That's another video. Maybe they're not official. Maybe they're not practicing any particular official religion per se. But if we look at the term, Instead of the commercialization of shit that we didn't swallow. And what they handed to us in Sunday school. The how, loyalty, chains, and promises. Interesting. Puppeteer. Here we go. Assassin. Good gravy. Ruthless. This is why people can be these things, because they lack emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Simple as that. Okay, y'all. So that's the prelude, because we got to get back into the full later. We had pride, patience, divine comfort, powerlessness, cycles, runner, frustrated, mature man having a baby, trickery, gossip, exposure. Woo! Child. Ooh, child. Things are already easier. Ooh, they're already brighter. Today, we ain't dealing with no shit. Today, we don't care. Today, yeah, they better back up. Today, end up fucked up. La 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 la. La 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 la, cause y'all just doing you, yo. The only reason why that song is cause you are doing you. And that's what people need to be out here in these here streets doing. Doing them. Bye.